What chord is this, miss? Here again I have written the names of the notes of the chord, and reading from the very bottom note in the bass clef upwards we have a G followed by a D above that. That's 5 notes above the G if you include both notes. 5 notes again above the D we arrive at an A. Then in the treble clef, the bottom note of the chord in the treble clef is an F sharp, a little bit hard to read the digital pen scrawl that I have there. Then a B in the middle of that chord and a D at the top. This just helps us to orient ourselves in relation to the chord and how we try to analyse it. The root or bottom note is G in the bass clef. Note the open fifth between the G and the D in the bass clef, and then above that from D to A is another fifth. It's a very sort of open feeling chord. On first glance, the chord in the right hand looks like a B minor chord, and it is until we consider it in the light of the notes in the left hand. You can see from the closed chord in the second bar of the previous slide that the chord is a G major ninth. This means we use the basic G major triad, which is GBD, then find or add in the F sharp to create the major seventh quality to the chord, and then we add the ninth above the G, which is an A. Some students ask me why this is not just a G major add 2, but in this case the interval of the ninth is clearly outlined in the bass and has attributes of a broadly spaced chord. If the A sat right next to the G and created that clash of the second, we could argue better that it is an added second chord, but not so here. We come to this idea again of how we interpret the chord. It's an interesting art.